Hello YouTubers, it's Bill. I always like to start these adventures out with a video clip at the beginning because you really don't know that it's going to turn into something worthy of a movie until you're further down the road. So we'll start this one and we'll see how it turns out. Thanks for watching. Let's see if I make a video of this. Today is Friday, the 20th of February, 2009, and I'm in the little red car and I'm heading up oops, I stalled the car. And I'm heading up to Philadelphia to see Carsie Blanton sing and to go out to dinner with my sister who lives up there. And this is going to be a road trip video if it turns out. Thanks for watching. 395 to Washington, D.C. Some of my viewers won't know what this is. This is the Air Force Memorial near the Pentagon. And when they were building it, I thought they were going to actually put planes on the tips of those spikes, but they don't. Over there is the Washington Monument, and this low, gray, 5-story, 5-sided, 5-ring building is known as the Pentagon. There's another view of the Pentagon, so from any point you can normally see two sides. There's the Pentagon. Washington Monument. I think over here you can see the Washington Monument, and there's the Jefferson Memorial. Jefferson and Washington together again. And from here you can see the House office buildings and the Capitol building right behind them. This is DC 295. It's a little segment of something that turns into the Baltimore-Washington Parkway, and it's not the best condition, but they're working on it. They're working to fix it up. All right, so I'm on the Baltimore-Washington Parkway, and it's a beautiful drive. It's now a little after 2 o'clock. My guess is that I'll get to Philadelphia around 5 o'clock. I had intended to go earlier, it just slipped away from me. Oh well. So if you're going through Baltimore, one choice is to take the tunnel underneath the harbor, and that's what I'm going to do. So it's a toll tunnel. Looks like the charge is $2 for a 2-axle vehicle. When you see the red brick building, you know that you're heading into the tunnel. Safe to turn the headlights off. Ah yes, it's the classic Porsche versus Ferrari. Zoom by each other on the highway game. I think I saw this in a movie with Dennis Quaid once. You know, with any luck, I'll see that Ferrari pulled over here with a ticket shortly. That's what I'll see. You know, he's got all the classic moves of a speeder staying in the right-hand lane. There he is, right where I want him, in the rearview mirror. The Ferrari. This is so funny. There he goes. That's a nice looking car. It doesn't seem sturdy enough to me. You need a Porsche to have a sturdy car. You know what they say about a Ferrari, don't you? It'll pass anything but a gas station. And there he goes, out to get gas. Goodbye, Ferrari. You are vanquished. Along the highways and turnpikes of this part of the country, you'll have something called an oasis. In this case, the one is called Maryland House Service Area. And Maryland House is it's a gas station and a restaurant, and a place to pull over and rest. And go to the bathroom if you want to, you know. So that was it. That was Maryland House. No, I didn't show you everything that went on inside. Count your blessings, buddy. Now the sign just said the bridge is subject to crosswinds. This is the bridge across the Susquehanna River. If you were on a boat, you could take this river all the way up to Harrisburg. Can you see it? That's the mighty Susquehanna River. we're at another toll booth. This toll is $5 for a car, and that makes a total of 7 so far. And this is where you get your receipt and the change.
And
thanks very much. Here we go. All right, just past the sign said 53 miles to Philadelphia. So it's now 3:30. It should be there around 4:30. Yeah, the other thing I want to point out is I'm doing 75 miles an hour in the right-hand lane, and I'm not catching anybody in front of me, and the people on the right or people on the left are passing me. This is a part of town where you don't dilly-dally on the road. And welcome to Delaware. This is the state of Delaware. It looks a lot like the state of Maryland back there, except that there'll be a toll booth up here shortly, because we're passing through another jurisdiction and they want some money too. This is a toll coupon. They are issued by the government. You just give them away at the toll booth. Actually, the toll here is only $4, so I'll get $1 back. So 2 axles is 4, 3 axles is 6, 4 axles is 7. My receipt and my cash. You know, I used to call the Philadelphia airport the world's largest take-apart toy. When I was a small child, there was a series of toys that were called take-apart toys. Basically a choo-choo train or a car that was sort of a 3-dimensional puzzle. And then you could take them apart and put it back together. I liked those toys. And for the longest time, from 1963 when I started flying out to California until probably 1970, the Philadelphia airport seemed to be under construction. And so I called it the world's largest take-apart toy. This is the Philadelphia airport. So I'm almost there. Well, I don't know if you can see it or not, but this is the skyline of Philadelphia and some of the row houses along the historic district known as Market Square, perhaps? I'm not sure. But in there somewhere is where Betsy Ross lived. Maybe. And this is it. This is the Betsy Ross Bridge. This goes from the Philadelphia area over to New Jersey, near my house. Well, the house I grew up in. My sister's house now. So this is the off-ramp from the bridge, and as you'll see coming up here to the left, there's a road that blends. I mean, it'll be on the left in a minute. This road blends in. When my mom used to commute to Philadelphia, she'd turn left here and go back up the on-ramp the other way because there was no traffic in the morning. Why not? Just like a little U-turn right here and go back that way. Jeez.